Hi, my name is Kosam Larry, and this is my electronic media project. I work with NAACP, which is the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, and we did various things. I also work as the secretary on the executive board for the SUNY Albany chapter of NAACP, and we did a lot. We did a lot of different community services all over Albany. So that was a great experience in itself. So the question I'm going to answer is, did your CPSP experience apply to a future career or educational goal? It didn't necessarily directly pertain to a future career goal or education goal of mine, but I see in many ways how it can aid me in the future. I hope to become a doctor in the future, so going to med school after graduation. And one thing I learned is through this experience is talking and interacting with different types of people, and that's definitely a must for somebody who's going to be in the medical field, because every day you interact with different patients, different individuals who are all from different backgrounds. Some can be immigrants, some can be native born, some can be of a certain race, some could be of a certain religion or certain ethnic group, but being able to talk with different people and being understanding and being respectful to their cultures and to their beliefs and to who they are is one thing that I learned in this experience, which I am going to be thankful for. And the next question I would answer is, how did this experience change or reinforce your perspectives about people, especially people who might be from different backgrounds of your own? This didn't change for me because I'm from the Bronx, I'm from New York City, and then I also have family who are from West Africa. So one thing I've always learned in my household is to be respectful of others, because it's kind of hurtful when you're not, and it's kind of disrespectful to not be respectful, because we're all different in our own various unique ways. But I guess that's something that makes us all unique individuals, and that makes us great. So to just always be respectful for it. And I've always been interested in meeting people from other places and learning of other backgrounds and other cultures. Just because somebody does something differently than how I would normally do it doesn't make them any less of a person or any less better than me, or me better than them. So I'd say that stayed the same for me. And what happened most that surprised you? So working with kids was definitely surprising a lot, even though I've worked with kids before. Because I feel like working with kids is always something new that you learn and something that you gain from them, because you wouldn't expect for them to be as insightful as they are. So that's one thing that definitely surprised me still to this day, is how insightful kids are and how much you can learn from them. So that's another thing. And the last question I would answer is going to be, what was the most important thing you learned as a result of your volunteer service? I've learned to be thankful, but most importantly, I've learned that when you're in a position to help, you should always help, and that you should try to take it past the means of just like basic volunteer service and basic community service. So one thing that I hope to do after this experience that I've had is to go back to my old high school, which doesn't have a lot of mentorship, doesn't have any mentorship programs or any like extracurricular programs, and try to start small and establish like an all-girls mentorship program, kind of like a bridge to college program. So kind of get girls involved and kind of have that, and probably do it for like a week and then see how that goes and get feedback, and then hopefully extend that post-graduation when I'm going to be in New York City and be able to continue that further. So that will conclude my electronic media project. Thank you.